E aí pessoas, beleza? Estou aqui gravando mais um vídeo de BioShock Infinity e bora lá então estar continuando nossa DLC do Burial at the Sea. Bom, o que a gente tem que fazer aqui, eu não sei, aperte o botão, janela.
Can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
Pera aí, então. Vou até voltar então, só pra abrir aquela porta.
Booker, look. We're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift.
Só tem que apertar o botão de qualquer jeito.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Oh caramba, não pode.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a wonder something is simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Nossa, acabou então, né?
That one coming.
Foi aqui que a Elizabeth cortou o cabelo.
We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
Ironsides.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
É da hora.
Means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't,
How do you know that?
because we didn't.
Nossa, véi.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more,
Your part in the play.
or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself?
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Como assim? Tipo, tem os dois caras presos ali. Quem será que são? Acho que deve ser só uns NPC aí, louco. Cara, onde que isso aqui vai dar? Eita. Foi aqui que o Fink morreu. Tá, aqui tem um voxofone. Bora ouvir. A qualidade do perdão.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds?
Muito louca. Ai, botei errado. Tá, ali tem um negócio de gazua pra fazer, bora ver o que tem aqui, né? Ah, nossa, só isso? Caraca, velho. Mano, igualzinho tem dessa loja aqui. Gazua, obviamente. Só tenho duas agora. Tá, gente. Vai fazer o caminho inverso do jogo principal.
Something's going on. Gun her down. I'll hunt you down.
You gonna answer for this, girl?
Outro vox, bora ouvir. Conter-se.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay the hand?
Eita caramba. Tá, não tem mais ninguém por aqui. Tá, a missão é pra lá e eu vou vir pra cá. Ah, nossa, lembrei daqui. Tipo, eu não lembro o caminho inverso. Na verdade, eu só vou lembrando dois lugares, né? Tipo, não lembro exatamente o que tinha em ordem. Tá, essa sala eu não lembro nem de ter passado. Meu Deus, que isso? Outro voxofone.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
Tá, bora ouvir o voxofone então. O projeto Lazarus.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
Tá bom então, né?
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Tá, ajuste o relógio. É, pra lá que a gente tem que ir. Achei o work. Então eu vou ir olhando de sala em sala. Ai, já tô... Caraca! Tá, tem umas mensagens aqui. Tá, não tem nada aqui. Só tem aquelas mensagens. Você fica tipo, e aí, velho? Como assim? Bora girar de novo. Um cinetoscópio e um voxofone. Bora ouvir. Sem lucros para os profetas.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Caraca, já. Tá, bora ouvir o cinetoscópio. Tá, cinetoscópio. Confiscado do bar Turno da Madrugada. Acho que a gente já viu então esse, talvez.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Que bizarro esses quadros aí que mostrou. bora então pro work.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Pegar o pedaço, o mecha de cabelo. O que o cara quer com uma mecha de cabelo? Vai fazer um clone?
Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my issue.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause.
Eita!
Sorry to tell your children. You just competition in.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Com certeza deve sentir falta dela. Tá, encontre a amostra de cabelo.
Damn, Nick. What's this slippery?
Tá doido? Vai ficar aliado agora pra sempre. Tá, o que tem por esse lado aqui? Eu não sei. Dinheiro. É.
What's going on?
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Tem mais um Vox ali e tem esse cara aqui com uma lanterna. Isso não é bom.
Show yourself now. Don't think you can hide from me.
Well, that's enough of that business.
Tá, bora ouvir o voxofone. Precauções necessárias.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371 código. Quero ver eu lembrar, eu não vou lembrar, com certeza não.
Someone's sneaking around. Better look elsewhere.
You can't hide forever.
Os caras estão tudo lá embaixo.
Here I come.
What's going on?
I'll find her.
Kill your oppressor!
Oi.
I can't hide forever, love.
Don't think you can hide.
Droga, eu tô indo pro lado errado. Mas é o único caminho que tem, né, pra eu seguir por enquanto.
Come out, come out.
Mas onde que eu tô indo? Será que é aqui o código? 8371. Não. Ai, caramba. De onde você vê esse cara? Nem... não sabe nem de onde veio. Esse realmente não sabe. Oh, caramba, viu? Aí, vai acabar a munição. Ó, acabou o IV. Nossa, deu muito ruim. Tipo aquele lá de armadura, parece que ele não morre. Nossa, produção de Handman aqui. Não, esse negócio aqui. Que macabro, viu?
Who are you? Come out, piggy.
Como assim o cara sai correndo, né? Aqui eu tô fazendo progresso, né? Pera aí. Ué, a gente voltou tudo? Aqui eu tô voltando. Agora já foi, perdi um monte de coisa, eu acho.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Tá, bora ver esse filme aqui. Talvez seja alguma coisa interessante, né? Big Daddy.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Faz muito sentido mesmo. Nossa, que bizarro. Tipo, o jogo consegue ser sombrio até num lugar mó felizão. Vai dar choque nele.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Tá, onde que isso aqui vai dar? Daquele laboratório dele já, tipo... Eles são cachorro? Não aconteceu nada ali.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
É meio bizarro.
Poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
Lote número 379, status falho.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Que isso, Songbird?
It must be a prototype or something.
Is he human?
Does it matter?
Passa longe, né? Tipo.
They tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Mano, o que tá acontecendo? Eu não sei. Só vi que a gente tá com uma cabeça de Songbird ali, então tipo... Mas só apareceu um no jogo inteiro.
Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Amostra de cabelo. Como assim?
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out!
Eita, nada bom. Então, beleza. Eu vou estar encerrando o vídeo por aqui já. Já tá dando um bom tempo aí de vídeo, então. Pessoal, se vocês gostaram do vídeo, né? Clique em gostei, seus favoritos. Compartilhe suas redes sociais para ajudar na divulgação do canal, etc e tal. Deixa um comentário abaixo também se der e se inscreva no canal também. Bom, então, pessoas, até a próxima. Falou!
Eu não vou conseguir